What's up, Aries? Welcome back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. This will be a tarot reading for the sign of Aries, the first house in the zodiac. Aries, this could be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, wherever Aries is in your chart. You are welcome to listen to this reading. Aries people, thank you for coming back. If you enjoy my content after you listen, give me a subscribe, please, or even a like. My voice is trying to short out, so Aries, I'll get into it about how hard it was to get your reading going. But let's get through the intro. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, perhaps even sign of Aries, first house people. Welcome. If you're here to cross watch for the sign of Aries, you are welcome as well. Thank you for being in love or caring enough about an Aries to want to know what's going on with Aries. If that is the case, then yes, thank you for being here. You're allowed to do this. But if you are here to spy and gather information about Aries that is not, that would be malicious, have ill intent, or be a creepy weirdo stalker person, you should probably go now. Okay? Thank you. Trusted angels, trusted ancestors, trusted spirits, and trusted guides, please come into my space as I read for the sign of Aries. Protect me as I read for the sign of Aries. Please ensure that my Aries people or the cross-watcher people that are on the good side of the lovely side feel protected as they watch this tarot reader on YouTube. That is me. All right, Aries, thank you for coming back. Whole truth, nothing but it. So help us God. Aries, it was super hard to get your reading going. My cat had like a diarrhea mode. I'm not going to get like maybe TMI. But like it was just a lot going on. It's been hard to get your reading going. A lot of distractions, a lot of little things. I was like, I was about to get a reading going, then something happened. About to get okay, and I kept having to like cleanse my space because I'm weird. Yes, I am that bitch. Where I'm like, okay, well, gotta make sure that the area is clear before we do a reading. So maybe you're also that type of person. Okay. So Aries, let's get into it. I pre-shuffle my decks. I don't know why this is sitting here. I don't want to make it feel funny for y'all, so I'm just put it back. What else, Aries? Something else. Oh, you could be dealing with the signs, okay, that was coming through for you. Some signs that were coming through for you that you could be dealing with or have in your own chart. Would be Pisces, Pisces and Virgo. Pisces and Virgo. Having it in your own chart or you're dealing with one or something like that. I just got chills also, like, can you see it? Oh, my arm's so tattooed you can't see. I just got like goosebumps as I said that. Okay, I don't know. Let's start with this deck. Okay, Aries, what's going on with our Aries people? We love Aries. We love Aries. My daytime Martian warrior. Come through, Aries. What's going on with this? Also, I cuss. I have a dirty sense of humor. If you don't enjoy humor or just like cool fashion and a good sense of humor and a good time and good tarot readings, you won't like me. Okay. Okay. Not trying to sound egotistical or anything. It's just facts, right, Aries? We about those facts. Yeah, sure are. Okay, we have a 7 of Pentacles and a 6 of Swords. What's this? With a moon on the bottom. Hold on. Waiting. A little bit of frustration, like tapping of the foot. Someone's tapping their foot. They're ready to dip out on something. They're like, it's not happening yet. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting protruded, or someone's protruded or acting like out of character because like they've been waiting a long time. This could be you, Aries. Place yourself where you see fit. You are the master of your story. Don't get stuck on signs. We have charts. Don't get stuck on genders. All that. Okay, I say that with love, not to be like some mean, crazy lady. I say it because it's true. Okay, but if it hits, then good. But like if it doesn't, watch one of your other placements or my collectives. All right, but we have somebody here. Could be you. Could be who you're dealing with. That is protrude. They're upset. They feel like they've been waiting forever and they're ready to dip out on something. They're like, no, time's up. Like this has been going on for long enough. I've been waiting long enough on this. like, and it's not working out, or it's not panning out like I said it would, or like you said it would, or like we said it would when we made this decision together, or when I made this decision and brought you into it, or when you got me involved in this. It's not, there's something about this feeling like this person's like, I don't trust this outcome anymore. I don't trust this outcome. I don't trust where this is headed. It's making me nervous. When I say me, I'm speaking for whoever this applies to, right? So this is making me nervous. I don't trust the outcome. I don't know where this is headed. I don't know. With the moon card on the bottom as well, for sure. That emphasizes all that. I don't know where this is headed. This is like a big murky, like walking around with the sunglasses on that are covered in fog and slime and pretending like you can see perfectly fine when you can't see shit, and you just gotta like drive your car, go to the grocery store, pick out your medication, like feed your animals, like you could be or feed yourself, like you could be, you know, when you're drinking your coffee in the morning, grabbing your milk container and pouring milk in your coffee, and it's accidentally like a bottle of bleach. Like, calm down. Okay, when I say I have a dark sense of humor, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when I say that there's something that's foggy, somebody's highly uncomfortable because they're like, maybe they have a nervous side to them. This could be you. Maybe somebody has like a nervous side to them because they don't know how this is going to pan out. They're like going to like the worst case scenario, like automatically. They're like going to the worst case scenario automatically. They don't know how this is going to pan out. Okay, so like that weird example about drinking bleach or whatever, like that's like this person, like if I don't get my contacts by tomorrow, then you know, like I might like, you know, like nervous. They're afraid, they're scared, they're worried, and you're trying to help, or that could be you or something about that style energy. They want to like curl up in a ball and like someone needs to hold them or help them, or like they need to be reassured a lot, and like they feel like they need to, yeah, like they need reassurance or something. Like they need to be told like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I promise it's gonna be okay. Like not everything's gonna be perfect all the time. That's just how life is. But for some reason, there's something about this time period that you're experiencing currently with this individual, or your position at work, or your intimate partner, or a family member, whoever this is about. It's my intimate sunny spread. So I call it my tree life spread, but for my collective readings, we do a different spread. But for my astrological sign readings, we do this intimate spread. So it's usually typically between you and your lover, somebody that is in close proximity to you. Whatever you're here watching tarot for, it's typically about that. Okay, like yeah, there's less gray area in this reading, in this spread, is how it feels for me, at least. Okay, so let's carry on. What's going on with that? Okay, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or an Aquarius, or have that in your own chart, or not at all. Don't have to. Don't get stuck on it. But Capricorn, Aquarius here so far. Woo! That's quite a bit. Let's take this one. Hello, Queen of Pentacle on a Sizzy. Sizzy is beside. Oh, another one. Let me see my table. There she is. I sink into my couch when I go back there, but okay. So we have a Queen of Pentacle on her side with a Knight of Cup upside down. Somebody is being all sour now. Somebody's being all sour towards you. Somebody wants to, this could be you, Aries. I mean, you could have heavy earth in your chart or water, but why do I feel like that's not you? You could be dealing with a fire sign. Well, that's you. Maybe you have somebody in your life that is also heavy fire. Maybe they have heavy fire in their chart, or heavy fire just like you, which could, you know, if you two are button heads, then watch out, right? We have feminine energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be a woman or somebody who identifies as a woman. It could be a man that is more feminine. Doesn't have to be a man. Doesn't have to be a man. Okay. Doesn't have to be a woman. Okay. We're doing a dance with the words in the genders. Okay. So it could be anything. Just don't get stuck on what I'm stalking. Stalking. So who's stalking? What's a stalking? Who's a stalking? Who's a stalker? What does that have to do with any of this? Did somebody get caught doing something that they shouldn't be doing? That just took a very strange turn, Aries. Somebody's unstable and they're embarrassed about something. Queen of Pentacles on her side with the Knight of Cups upside down, a Six of Swords upright, and a Seven of Pentacles upright. Somebody's embarrassed? And the word stalking. I hope that's not a part of your story. Let's get more. I gotta sit up for that one. What about that? The World card. It's, well, if that was a thing, it's not anymore. That's over with. You could be dealing with a, I always get Capricorn, Aquarius off this, but it's all fixed signs. So it would be Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Dealing with one, having it in your own chart. Something's over. There's a cycle that's wrapped up. Maybe that's what's making somebody bitter and sad. I don't know why I said the word stalker. Okay, so Aries, don't freak out. If that does not apply to you, I'm not going to go on with all that unless it comes out again. Sometimes I say things in my readings and it makes sense later off camera for me when I'm not even recording. But if it does make sense for you, let me know in the comments, all right? Something is over with someone that felt like, are you this? I don't, like, maybe you are this Queen of Pentacles and you felt like you didn't trust something fully. You are the one that's like, I don't know if I trust this. I'm not calling you the anxious one, like you have a problem, like, you know, a mental problem. But no. But I'm just saying that, like, you are like, this needs to stop. Like, something's wrong. This is weird. Like, this is something strange about this. A Knight of Cups upside down with a Queen of Pentacles on their side. That could imply that somebody, Justice, could be dealing with a Libra or have that in your chart. The justice system could be involved, or the scales are tipping in your favor to resolve something here. Okay, Aries, so we have someone that is a Queen of Pentacles on their side is going to be an unstable person. I'd say with a Six of Swords and a Seven of Pentacles next to them with the upside down Knight of Cups. Is like and with a World card, it's like maybe they start a lot of things and don't finish them. They could start a lot of things and don't finish them. They could be very fake when they meet people, like it's noticeable to you. And they all the relationships they start are purely because of like, what can you do? Not like obviously. Maybe it is obvious to you because you know that person, but like, not everybody knows that about them. Maybe not that many people know this person on a personal level. Maybe they're a little like, I don't know why I get like kind of this hidden, like reclusive, like kind of like, I don't want to be seen, or like, I don't really want people to know who I am on a personal level vibe. And you might know them on that type of tip or something. Like they prefer to not have a large circle for whatever reason. And there's something here that feels like it wasn't trustworthy. It isn't trustworthy. Someone is feeling unstable. They are unstable. They are revoking a love offer, or there wasn't love there to begin with. A cycle is closed. They want to close something. Something is needing to close, or it will close because something is not on stable grounds. And somebody is feeling very upset or nervous about this. And insecure about this. Let's get some more. We are at 1414. We are at 1414, which would be 5-5, which is a 10. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. Could be dealing with Capricorn, or look into your 10th house. Maybe find out where your 10th house lies, or where your 10th house lies, or your 4th house. Your 4th or your 10th house could be of importance with what's coming through here. Yeah, I got goosebumps again when I said that. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn, or for you, Aries, you could be dealing with a Libra, because I've been doing the way I've been doing this round of with my wheel stuff is like the oppositional like wheel, and I believe yours is Libra. Could be wrong. But I believe yours is Libra. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because Leo was Aquarius, which surprised me, but kind of not. I don't know. It was either Leo and then Libra and Aquarius and Aries, or Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and Libra as opposition on the wheel. All right? You could be dealing with any of those signs. Clearly Aries, but... or have it in your own chart, all right? Or just look into the 10th house or the 4th house. So that would be Cancer or Capricorn, all right? So the houses that rule family, connection, like comfort, creature comfort, like comfort food. Like when I think of the 4th house, I think of like comfort food and like lounging on the couch with like your family members during like a family reunion or something. And everybody gets to joke around about like jokes that they like grew up around each other, that they finally get to like joke on again because they haven't seen each other in so long. It's like kind of some 4th house energy for me, where it like feels good and comforting, like it hits a level in your soul and your heart where you're like, oh, I miss that type of vibe. So there's that. And then the 10th house is very about a little bit more focused on like executive decision making. Oh, here we go with the battery stuff. Must be talking about something important. Executive decision making stuff. The 10th house. So you know, often 10th house people are like CEOs or businessmen or people that make really important decisions to do with money stuff, because they're very money focused. I'm not calling it a bad thing. I'm a stellium Capricorn, so I'm not trying to toss shade out of caps. I'm just saying that if you want to look into your 10th house, it feels like there's something to do here with 10th house energy and 4th house energy, okay? Whatever. So that would be like your comfort, your home, your family, and how money is being made and how decisions are being made and who is making these executive choices, and why there's a closing out of some kind and an instability here that somebody's either trying to ignore or is ignoring, or knows there's something closing up and they feel embarrassed or something. Emperor, Star, a Knight of Pentacles on its side. Okay, so this Emperor person, he's upright. Could be dealing with a fellow Aries or a Taurus or a Libra, like we were saying, or an Aquarius or a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perhaps, maybe more Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn. Yeah. So this, okay, so if we're going to read horizontal, yeah, we've already discussed this person that's feeling uncomfortable and a little like tail in between the legs, right? And now we have an Emperor. Who is that? Is that your daddy? Is that your daddy? Is that your business partner? Is that somebody who makes rules for you? That could be you, Aries. I mean, you are Aries, and there's like, if you look at the Emperor card, like look at the chair that the Emperor is in. You see like the horned beast. You see? It's on the top of his chair right here. And right here on both sides. Aries, this is probably you. So you are like kind of not so, because okay, Aries, if you are our Emperor here, masculine or feminine, you could be a woman and still be an Emperor. So don't get it twisted. You are a Knight of Cup upside down and a Knight of Pentacle on their side. You are like not feeling something. You're like, no. Oh no, 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 no. You're not happy about something. You're not happy with your Queen of Pentacle person. That could be your boo. That could be your daughter. That could be your son, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your business partner, something. You seem to wear the pants here. I mean, in that dynamic, I mean, not to sound like a patriarchal figure, but you would, if it's the Emperor and a Queen of Pentacle on their side, you would be wearing the pants in this situation. And there was a decision made that was a little like sketchy, not logical, kind of like rash, quickly made choice to make something better for you, for your family, for them, for all of the above. And it seems like you are trying to now heal. Like, now we have a world card and a star card, be like that. Like, you're like, okay, 7 of Pentacles. You're being very patient as you deal with something that you're not happy about, that somebody else is like embarrassed about. Maybe they did something behind closed doors and like kind of led you to believe something, when this is somebody you would naturally trust, or someone you would naturally hold close to your, you know, like when it comes to money or even love or intimacy or romance or whatever. It's someone you would normally trust with certain information that you would feel comfortable letting them know about something. But that's not how it's feeling here, at least with this situation. And if it doesn't hit, watch your other placements, Aries. But like here, it's like you are upset that some information you received or some waiting period that you have been very patient about has turned out to be pointless or full of lies, or like for no reason at all. And somebody knows that you see that now and they're embarrassed. And you might even be embarrassed about things that you did or said, like to do with this. And you're like, well, dude, you made me look like a fucking asshole. Like, you made me do, like, you didn't clearly work responsible for our own choices. But like, you're like, if you didn't convince me that this was what was happening. And when I say convinced, they could have done the craziest shit. Like, you know, with AI, they could have replicated things. They could have fraudulized, like, they could have created like total deep fake ass things, or like, you know, not at a level that, you know, you see in like severe scenarios. Maybe though, depending on who you are and what you're involved with, Aries, I don't know. But like, something was convincing enough to make you like back something, and now you see that that wasn't a good choice, and you're like, oh no, I don't like this at all. And you're out, and they're embarrassed, and you're kind of, you're not both embarrassed at the same level. Like, they have their tail in between their legs, like when you yell at a dog and it knows it's in trouble, and it gives you that look of like, I know, I'm like, it like can't look at you. It's like, I know, like, oh, and it just like has its tail, and it, like, that's what they're giving. And then you're just kind of like the person that's like, what? Are you serious? You just took a heaping shit in the kitchen and ate like my food off the kitchen counter? Or something like that. Not quite, but like you're involved in it somehow. I don't know. Or I don't know. Let's see more. Woo. High Priestess. High Priestess. Hello. Hello, High Priestess. It came out a little on her side, but like, we're going to take her up, right? This real kicks ass. Star World High Priestess. Okay. There are larger forces that are taking over. Despite what people want or think that they want or think that they know, as 3D humans running around with their big brains and their fancy computers and their fancy little gadgets and the cute little GPS devices and the cute little AI, artificial intelligence things that help them, you know, create documents that seem legit and basically replicate ideas or things that they have no idea about and have no skill set on. You, on the other hand, have had about enough of something. All that to be said, I don't really know what that has to do with anything, but that's something about all that, okay? Maybe that's a very touchy subject. I don't know. You've had quite about enough of that, and you are like trying to tap back into your inner self. You're like, I think the only way I can get out of this like mental, there's no 8 of Swords here, or like, you know, 9 of Swords or anything that would imply that you're like trapped in your head about something. But there is a kind of over feeling of that happening. And with this Star World and High Priestess coming out together, you're kind of like, I'm about to go on a vision quest or solo mode, or like tap back into who I truly am so I can wake up again. Because something's put me to sleep and it's making me do things that I wouldn't normally do, or making me, not making, but it's like guiding me to create bad choices. Does that make sense? There's like an overlying force that you are starting to notice that was not always there before, that you're like, what the hell is that? And maybe it's not doing it to you, Aries. Maybe you're just noticing it being done to other people that you love, that you know don't act that way, that you know are like not that way, and you're like, that's so weird. That is totally not how that person is. Like unless possession is real and that person is possessed by an actual demon, which I don't really think that you're like taking it that far. Like, you know, all that aside, like I think you're starting to realize that, like, how do I say that? Like, maybe you got yourself stuck in the matrix pretty heavily for a minute there. Like, we all are. Like, it's almost impossible to not be. Like, we have little phones on us at all times. Like, you know, robots. Like, it's just, it goes on and on, right? And it's like, if you don't tap into that and include yourself in that, and especially in a monetized way, and get on board, then what? Are you just fucked? You're gonna go live in the woods and eat berries and seeds for the rest of your life? Make a tiny little cob house and live out in the forest? I mean, it sounds nice, but we've all seen that show, that one where people have to be all by themselves. It doesn't go so well after a while. It seems pretty miserable. So I don't really know how that's gonna go, right? And like where we're headed on this planet, it's like you got to be in, I don't know why AI is coming through a lot for this. Okay, Aries, you could be worried about this or involved in the tech industry, and something about what somebody did is very embarrassing. You don't want to be involved in it. You're out of here. You want to get back in touch with what really inspires you. You do have intuition, and you're mad that you ignored it. There was something about you, because we have this Knight of Pentacles on its side, a Six of Swords upright, and a High Priestess that's vertical from each other. And it's like, so that's you with your intuition kind of ignoring it and like running with something anyways and doing something anyways, and then something's over between like some unstable thing that you're like not attached to. You don't care. You're like, good, I'm glad that's done, get rid of it. I don't want to be I want to be around that. That's bad vibes. And then there's a healing with your masculinity. Okay, if I'm talking to a feminine, you could be learning how to get more tapped into your masculinity, which is a good thing. Standing up for yourself, you know, standing your ground, telling people when to F off, telling people when, no, you can't take advantage of me just because I'm a woman, or no, you can't touch me there because I said no, and no means no. Or if I'm talking to a man, you're coming to terms with like, okay, sorry, when I burp, it's a thing. It's like one of my tells. So I could be speaking to a man, Aries, or that was true what I just said about the woman, Aries. Okay, so if I'm speaking to a man, Aries, you're coming to terms with something that, like, it's not that it can't be fixed. It's not like that. It's just like something happened. It's a big deal. You would rather be associated with the right side of rights and like not be associated with the weirdos that are clinging on to some like false reality or false truth. It could be a work thing. It could be your partner. I don't know, a family thing. We're going to get clarifiers. Actually, let's get one more out of this deck. I want to know more about this Queen of Pentacles on their side. What that's a lot. Oh. What do we say about that Eight of Swords and that Nine of Swords shit? Here's an Eight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Okay. This person is terrified about something coming to a close. Who is this person? They thought they had it already in the bag. This idea or thing or something that they created, an idea, an app, a program, a way of doing stuff, was like a certainty for them and like very much going to work out. And now they're realizing that it's kind of falling apart at the seams. Like I'm envisioning like that scene in the Titanic when they hit the iceberg and then all the bolts like fly out of the boat, which like lets more water in and sinks it faster or something like that, I think. Or it's, I don't know, when the berg hits the steel. I think it's made out of steel or iron, or I forget. But anyways, when it hits, it's like when it punctures the metal, and all those bolts and everything holding all that boat stuff together, just like ricochets off and just flies into, hits the other side of the boat, or probably hits somebody in the head when they're down there pumping that engine, like coal fire stuff to keep the boat going. So think about that. Something about shipyards has been coming through for me too. So something about shipyards or shipments. Somebody could work for a shipyard or a shipment, or do like work for Amazon, or a shipping facility, or like is close to an area that's like a shipyard with like large hangars that people like repair their boats in, or an area that has like shipping container stuff that is like cold and wet cement. Like, I don't know, this was coming through earlier. I don't know why it's coming through for your reading, Aries, but it's coming in now, so mentioning it. But this person, okay, let's scoot back, is in a 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacle. They're scared about something being over. They're worried about the information that will be exposed to the public or just known in general. I think it feels like no matter what they do, it's going to be exposed. So it must be a pretty big deal, because nobody wants to be involved in whatever this is. And people that were involved with whatever this is, they're like, yeah, I'm out. Like, this was a horrible plan. Okay, and look, like, Aries, you could be our Queen of Pentacles on the side, and you were like, my money did not improve from this. I feel unstable. My relationship is all fucked up. My libido is fucked up. Like, this has really fucked me up. And this Emperor person could be the person that got you on board with all this, that totally lied to you, right next to the upside down Knight of Cup and the page of, Knight of Pentacle on their side, and Knight of Cup upside down. This Emperor guy, that could be who lied to you and like kind of suckered you into something that felt like this like sweet deal of some kind. No, it's over. It's done for. This was a scam. This was like something they thought they had like locked in the bag that you didn't have all the terms on. You didn't really know what was going on, and you felt like very inspired by it, but your intuition knew something was up. You kind of knew something was wrong with this, but you didn't know, and like talking about it maybe would have made you sound like a little crazy or something, so you held it back, right? Sucks that that has to be a thing. I totally encourage people to speak up no matter what, even if you sound crazy. If somebody's trying to silence you, the Magician on the bottom. If somebody's trying to silence you, if you have like truth that you're saying that is very important to do with like organization, establishment, where you work, an abusive relationship of some kind that's keeping you stuck, that's involving lies, people that are feeling embarrassed because they have their tail in between their legs because they know they're in trouble for something, that's like, you don't want to keep that shit hidden under the rug, because what that does is it prolongs people from getting caught up. And what it does, it creates big ass monsters like what we see today in politics, politicians, or people that have a lot of money that just keep doing what they're doing. And it's like this domino effect of like, nobody ever gets in trouble. Nobody is ever held accountable. Nobody ever feels like they're going to get caught. So they just keep going and going. All right. But there's something about this here where people know that they are about to get caught or something, and they're like trying to cling on. They're still waiting it out. Maybe this Emperor is trying to like soothe them and make people feel comfortable, because we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Star card. So this person, he could be a job, like a CEO, or he could be a boss. He could be your own father, a mentor, something along these lines that's trying to soothe you and make you feel comfortable. Like, no, it's not what you think it is. No one's getting laid off, or no, it's not what you think it is. We're not being investigated for tax evasion, or no, it's not what you think it is. We're not being audited, or like, no, it's not what you think it is. We're not totally, we weren't involved in, a telecom, like cyber hacking, takeover of some kind, to gather data that we have no rights or legal access to whatsoever. No, we're not involved in anything. But like, I think you know that what they're saying is a lie, and you're like, I'm out of here. And you're afraid that you might go to prison, or you're like, I don't want to be involved in this. And if anything, I'm going to rat on you. If that's what it takes to keep me out of prison, then I will definitely be doing that, because I'm not going to prison over this. And I'm not getting in trouble for this. And if you, in Aries, if this does not apply to you, okay, you might just be like watching this happen from an outside perspective to like your friends or a community around you. That's like, what scene is that? Oh gosh, that movie that's hella funny, Fun with Dick and Jane. You know, before they go all crazy and start robbing banks, and they work for some, like Dick works for some company that goes belly up, and they all start like freaking out, and the boss takes like a helicopter out of there. It's just like, it's like giving that. It's like all chaos breaks, and you're just like, wait, didn't I just get promoted? Like, what's going on? What's going? Ah. Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Tower, the Star again, a Knight of Wands upside down with a Four of Swords. Okay, that's quite the load. Hold on. That's what she said. Hold on. Seven of Wands. Protecting your stormy keep. Okay, that's coming in. You're trying to protect your stormy keep as everything crumbles down with the Tower here and the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. You are protecting your stormy keeps. Everything you've worked very hard to obtain during this shit show, you're like, it's still mine. I still worked really hard for that. It's mine. Okay, that's fair. Star card, Knight of Wands upside down, Four of Swords. Okay, you're tired of your energy. Your patience and energy is running very thin when it comes to these individuals that are very skilled at painting things out to be something that they are not. And you feel silly because you're not stupid. You're not a stupid person. We have Star here twice. You're a High Priestess. You have a lot of intuition. You could have heavy Aquarius in your chart or a lot of Pisces in your chart. It's like you're not dumb. So having like it's like you feel like what's that? You feel like what's that? Like bedazzled or like confuddled or like razzle dazzled or like somebody befuddled. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but you feel like somebody like freaking fucked you over, and you're like, why didn't I see this? Like it was right there the whole time. And you want to protect your stormy keeps, and you're like, I'm not going down for this. Like I'm gonna protect what's mine because it's fucking mine. But as far as you go, Mr. or Mrs. or they, them, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to keep myself out of your scenario. And if people want to ask me how I feel about it, I will tell them the truth. Because they deserve to know. And also this is hella sketchy because something weird is happening here. And it involves like a large amount of money or like a enterprise or a corporation or something that is like that scene from Queen of Pentacles again. Here she is again. Let's talk more about that person then. What are they doing? Is this you, Aries? Is this you? Because you're up right now. You're protecting your stormy keeps. I feel like that might be you. So maybe that Emperor is someone else. It could be a Taurus, Libra, Aries. Doesn't have to be. Judgment upside down. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment upside down. That could be you. You could be like, I'm not judged. You're like, nope. You're like, don't judge me. This has nothing to do with me. Like sometimes Judgment upside down can mean a few things. Like, okay, so if this is you, Aries, this is like you very much claiming and being proud of the fact that you had nothing to do with the heart of the issue of doing something quite evil and malicious that took a whole squad, involved a large amount of people. I don't know why tech company keeps coming through. Something about tech companies and artificial intelligence. All right, whether you work in AI or you don't work in AI. If you don't work in AI, don't get stuck on it, please. All right, just apply it to whatever you do for work. And if it's about a relationship, it's about a relationship. That would be that this Emperor person is a very abusive individual that you're like wanting to get away from. And you're not scared to tell people what happened between you two. Or it's your father or like your stepdad. And if you're a masculine here, you have a very, very money-hungry, clout-thirsty, gold-digging, crazy lady that has painted a fake story and sitting there and just kind of waits around. She seems lazy. She could be fake woke, like pretends to be spiritual when she's not. And she's with the Queen of Pentacles paired with the Judgment upside down. She could be into some weird shit. Like witchcraft on a not a good way. Judgment upside down with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Pentacle Queens, if there's any bad witchy vibes coming in with a Pentacle Queen paired with an upside down Judgment, could imply that she could tinker with the dark Tinkerbell stuff. Yeah. And she like enjoys it. And maybe that's kept her busy while she like lets time pass or something. Or like that's almost giving like someone's been stuck in a trance as something's like going to shit. Someone's been stuck in a trance as something goes to shit and you're trying to fix it and you're like, can I get some help over here? And this person, whoever that is, your friend, your lover, your whatever, is like strange now. I don't know what's happened with them. Okay, that's upsetting. Heavy earth there, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Again with the Tower, Aquarius with the Star, twice actually. Lots of Pisces with the High Priestess. Eight of Swords twice. Okay, Eight of Swords twice. This Emperor person might be going to prison. They could be getting caught, especially for things that they could be there could be a setup involved that will be getting them caught. If this does apply to some like CEO, businessman of some kind that like got you caught into some like sneaky, like, you know, where he or she or they could easily throw you under the bus if things were to hit the fan because of your background, maybe because of your family, whatever it is. That's been seen and investigated already, so don't even worry. Okay, don't worry about that. People know who this individual is because I'm sure they've been a jerk for a lot longer than you've even known them. You could be dealing with a Gemini or have that in your chart, but a lot of Gemini with the Eight of Swords or Aquarius. Or Pisces. Or Leo, Sag. We have a lot of wand activity here too as well, but okay, let's get one more and we'll close it out for you, Aries. What else about our Emperor person that seems to be a little too smart for his own good? Ooh, the world upside down now. Oh, it's not over for him. Oh, it's just getting started for him. Eight of Swords, upright, world upside down. This is just getting started for this person. This, like, they think they'll be able to, like, squeeze out of this, like, easily, like maybe they have in the past. Like that scene at the movie I was talking about where this rich guy gets to go to the top of the building and jump in a helicopter and, like, fly to a private island as everybody else, like, gets to experience, like, complete destruction as they, like, go bankrupt. No. That's not what happens here. This is just getting started for this person, and they know it. The Hierophant upside down. Oh yeah, it's just getting started. And their whole little group that used to support them is going to be like, I don't know that person. I don't know that person. Money, wire transfer said, what day? Wait, no, that couldn't be me. No, that couldn't be me. I definitely have never transferred, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars to this person who is a total criminal. I would have nothing to do with that. No. And look, if it's not that, it's totally talking about how there is no more commitment. There is no more communal. Okay, the communal. There's no more communal. There's no more community. There's no more commune. There's no more communication. there's, oh, someone's gonna get ghosted because they feel scared. Somebody could turn their phone off, or like change their number, or like be like, I don't know any of that. Like, it could get really weird with that, whatever that is. Like, out of the blue, it could get really weird. A Strength upside down, it could be a Leo or a Taurus, or a Aquarius, or a Scorpio, or a Gemini, a Pisces, fellow Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Okay, that's what's here, Aries. Let me know if this hits for you. I know this one's a little crazy. It's a little, 4 of Wands upright, though. Hey, it's all going to be for the, like, once this is all done and over, and, like, I'm not saying it's not going to happen tomorrow or anything with something like this, but at least this is a tarot reading about. If this hits, let me know in the comments. All right, Aries, I love you guys so much. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, please. Hype. I don't know if my hype button works, but if it does, if you feel like you want to do that, I would love it. I would love it. All right, Aries, until next time, thanks for coming back.